red hot. Hello.
Hello.
This is the best trick you'll ever buy.
First, you introduce your prediction and place it under an object. I always use a spectator with a Rubicon ball, but you can use a spectator with a brick, a spanner, a baby, or anything you want.
And I'm going to leave that. Can I place that under the bottle? Is that alright?
Yeah,
so you know I'm not
of
going to touch it or anything like that. I'll leave it right there.
Then, the people you're performing for pick any number between 1 and 52, and then you deal down that exact amount of cards and stop on the card they select.
6, 37, and there is 38. I can see this card. You've arrived at 38th card. The 8 of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
That is exciting, right?
Yeah.
Then you reveal your prediction, and it matches perfectly.
My prediction is here from a different packet of cards, and that card is also the 8 of diamonds.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Then you knock 'em for 6.
Every single card is actually
Oh. That was a plot twist.
yeah. Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Plot twist. I wasn't expecting them to all be blank, so I've not seen one of those tricks before. Absolutely amazed.
Plot twist.
And they can check 'em out.
Exciting.
Have a look. Here we go.
Ooh, that's good.
That was good.
I like that one.
I was surprised. I was. Exciting.
Yeah, how was that?
That was good. I think that's a wrap, Joel. Just be careful, the edges right there in front of you. So yeah, right, Brill. Thanks ever so much. Oh, oh shit, Joel. Joel. No. Oh no. No.
All right.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't it be strange if I could tell you the piece of fruit that you are now merely thinking of? That would be quite amazing, would you agree?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, all right, well, I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
Are you ready? Is it a red colour? Is it red?
No.
It's not red, reddish, like a reddish bright. Imagine it being red and bright. Can you do that? You can't do that, can you? Well, listen, this is the thing that I didn't tell you, but inside this bag is some fruit. If this has the piece of fruit that you are now thinking of, you would agree that that's amazing, right? That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Have a look at this. For the first time, can you tell everybody in a clear voice the piece of fruit that you're now thinking of?
A pear.
A what?
Pear.
Okay. I'll show you all a card trick. This is really good, right? No, you're thinking of a pear.
Yeah.
Have a look inside the bag. Have a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a tin of fruit cocktail. Come on. No, look, if you look down, second ingredients, look. Pear, can you see that there?
Can I? Yeah.
Can you see that? Look, tell everybody what that says.
I can't
It says
read
pear,
it.
love, just join in. Read that. What does that say?
Pear.
Yes, it does indeed. Give her a big round of applause. Come on. Thank you. No, wait there. Hang on. I wouldn't like to leave you there all disappointed, ladies and gentlemen. See, inside the tin, I have for you one pear. Oh, thank you very much. You can keep that. That's for you. You can have that. Thank you very much.
Wrong. After that double feature, look at that. I know. Well, I was just saying to Joel, how weird is it? Because he gave the lady a hug at the end.
Yeah, just so you know, that wasn't a recent performance.
Yeah. And it's just weird, just things that you won't be able to do. You know,
Yeah.
hug people, that sort of thing.
Well, I reckon we will at some point. But
Well, don't tell my other half. I've been avoiding it for months.
I like your t-shirt.
I like yours. They're good.
They're quite similar, aren't
There
they?
you go.
Hey,
So, yeah, we've got some new stuff. Obviously, these are available on our site at realworkers.co.uk. You all know it by now. And we have got a limited run done, so we've got 100 t-shirts. So the first 100 to go. What are you laughing for? That's how many we've got, isn't it? I've got loads in there. What are you doing? Is that not? How many have we got?
About 100.
Right.
Sorry. I'm all right.
I think lockdown's getting genuinely do. He's all right. So.
But they're nice. They're actually embroidered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not sticky.
very
They're not some cheap iron-on thing.
iron.
Iron.
They're not ionized.
Material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're good. They're good. Yeah, I learned something when we were ordering them. Because we've done a bit of research. We didn't want just cheap, nasty sort of thing. Only the best for you lot. Only the best.
Only the best.
Oh, if you got any complaints, through to Joel. Only the best. I did some research. We talked about it. We wanted good quality t-shirts. We wanted stuff that's not going to shrink after you wash it once. And I've discovered something. What is it? Enzymed washed. They're enzymed washed.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, it means that they don't shrink. So
Is that right?
yeah. That's what it is. Enzymed washed. So you're not.
So if you order a small, a medium, or a large, it will stay small, medium, or large. Yeah, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. So
I wonder how that works. Is it some kind of material that they're washing it in, or a chemical?
yeah, but enzymes, I'm guessing. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. That's what she could have told me anyway. Really.
You just get in.
I don't know.
Well, you didn't, did you?
Yeah,
You
well,
didn't quite take it in.
Well, yeah, but I did. Obviously, we bought the t-shirt. So, what we were thinking, see what you think. Because I'm a medium, Joel's got a small on. We've got different sizes, obviously, to cater for everybody. And we were thinking of naming the small, the Joel, mine,
The medium.
medium. So we were thinking, should we run a competition?
What suggestions?
No,
Name suggestions for the size.
everybody
of
that
t-shirt.
orders one in their size, what we'll do is we'll put the names in a hat and then we'll draw them out.
All right. Okay.
So if we had an extra small and say Steve bought it, and we drew his name out, it would say Steve on the website and then extra small next to it.
Yeah.
But that'd be good.
Yeah,
All the we'd
We
be
don't
like,
have extra small. We go small, medium, large, XL, and XXL.
okay,
So
excellent.
XXL.
Yeah, I'll be there soon. I'm bulking up.
You are.
Yeah.
Ah.
So we did meant to have a guest on tonight, and we're one thing and another. Something's cropped up, so they're not going to be available. So you've got just us two this evening. So what we've decided is we're going to teach you some tricks. We're going to workshop some stuff. We're going to do the first 5 gets a free one.
First 5 gets a free one.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you buy 5, I'll give you a free one.
Find what t-shirt?
Yeah. Did you see it there, Gareth? Do the first 5 and you get 1 free.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
So buy 5, get 1 free.
Yeah. If you buy 5 t-shirts, we'll throw you a free one in.
It's a lot of t-shirts, isn't it?
Listen, if we don't sell any tonight, I'm going to be wearing them all the time. I'll be using the XXLs as 90s. You'll be fine. Be all right. I'll be wearing a dress. I'll put a belt around it.
Buy 5 t-shirts, get 1 free.
Yeah, there you go. We'll do that for you. If you buy 5, I'll throw you a free one in.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, somebody's asking if there's an XXXL.
I think they do XXXL.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Just if you want that size, just do the XXL.
And then just put it in the comment
Yeah,
in the notes, and we'll send you one out.
we will add XXXL onto the list as well. So.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
doing that.
But they are really good quality t-shirts.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried because I like a good quality t-shirt when I wear them. So once we picked them up, I even said to you, like, oh, Andy, I don't think I'll be wearing this. And then when we arrived and we put it on, it fits great. It's a nice fit. And the material is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm 40. I'll wear whatever. As long as it's not got food stains on, I'm good. We're all right.
Hey. All right, so there you go. Buy 5 t-shirts, get 1 free.
There you go. Yeah, and we'll do that. We will Yeah, I think we'll do that as a competition. Whoever orders one in your sizes, next week we'll pick some names out, and then we'll actually put them on. And if you want to take a picture of it in yours, we'll use it as the product picture as well.
That'd be amazing.
There you go.
Brilliant. Good idea.
Look at that.
I like that. Right. So people, if you buy a t-shirt, if you look on the website, we've just done the world's quickest photo shoot. Go and have a little look at it. And
So-
if you could send us your pictures of you wearing a
I
t-shirt.
tell you what, if they all copy the same pose that I did, that'd be good.
Yeah, go and have a look at that.
So yeah. So we've got some stuff tonight for you. Some stuff that I've put in my lecture. Stuff I think you've been doing for a while.
Yeah.
We've got some new ideas as well. Your input, as always, is essential. So if you've got any ideas, we can work on them. Everything that we're going to teach you, really, you should have as magicians. We all have these bits and pieces lying around the house, so you should have them, so you'll be able to do the stuff.
I was wondering, Andy, have you seen any new magic? Anything caught your eye? Any new releases? That obviously isn't real work and stuff.
I did see a guy on Instagram, and I'll try and find the video. I tried to find it earlier, but you know when you're in that Instagram, just scrolling through. And I saw a guy doing it was like a chop cup routine, but it was with a clear plastic cup, one of the cheapy plastic ones it was. It didn't look sort of heavy duty. And he was doing cups and bowls with a sponge ball, but he was using a load like the 3-shell game. So if you know that, so I'm trying not to give too much away, but you could tell it looked amazing. As a magician, you sort of went, oh, right, okay. But as a layperson, you'd be going,
yeah.
The ball just appears inside it as he's moving the cup around.
And it's vanished a ball, and that's vanished, and then it appears.
And he does a colour change as well. So it's red, and then he goes like this and changes to a green one. Yeah. And it looks really good.
You'll have to find that.
I'll find it out, and what we'll do is we'll try and get it up next week. Yeah. How about yourself? Anything?
Yeah, I've seen an app recently called Cyber. I don't know if you've come across it. No, there's and it is good. It's a brilliant app, and the effect is so good, right? You borrow somebody's mobile phone.
Okay.
Okay. And what you do is you take their phone, you put it down, you take your phone, and you go onto the dial-in screen.
Yeah.
Right. Bear in mind, you've never met this person. There's no pre-show work or anything like that, right? And you put your phones down. Imagine this is a phone. You put them down together. You're on your dialing pad here, and all of a sudden, you start seeing numbers being punched in, and you see,
like the digits.
Yeah. You see the digits, but you never touch it.
Okay.
And the digits that are being pressed are their mobile phone number, right? And then all of a sudden, your phone starts to glitch.
Yeah.
Right. And you can turn it over, and the light starts to flash. You turn it back, and then it punches in the last remaining digits of the number, and then the phone cuts off as if it's broke, and then your phone comes back on again after it's completely glitched, like some psychic weird transference things happened, and then it starts to ring, and you say to them, was that your phone number? Because they saw the digits going in, and they say yes, and then all of a sudden their phone starts to ring, and it's you calling them. But it's amazing.
What's it called?
It's called Cyber.
Cyber.
Yeah.
Where can you get that from? Do you know where you can get it from?
Yeah, you're going to get it now.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, it's amazing. If you haven't seen Cyber, just go and check it out.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Wait
not
till we
yet.
finish.
Yeah, wait until we finish. But it is as good as I've just made it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's amazing. But you just go into, I don't know what is. I don't know, like app stores. I know the iPhone app store,
Google Play.
So if you're with Google, so you go into Google Play and search for Cyber. No, sorry, Cypher or Cyber. Cyber or Cypher. Cyber. Hang on. Right. Anyway, just look for them two apps in the App Store.
Best advert for an app ever. It's called something beginning with.
It's got a curve in it. Yeah.
No, that's good.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
I'll be honest, I've not really seen much magic over the last. I've tried to avoid it really because we've been working on other bits and pieces, and I tend to find if I'm watching other magic, what happens is sort of bits creep in. So a little line or something else will creep in that'll go, well, have I come up with that, or have I seen something, or have I tell you what I did, I bought the Penguin, who was the guy on about last week? It's the American Magician with grey hair. I can't think what it's called. It'll come to me. I've been like that all day.
What is it? Close-up magician?
Yeah. Harry was on about him last week. Begins with a C.
Roughly how old?
Bit older than me.
Okay.
If you can decipher that from those, let me know.
I'm trying to think of an American magician.
He's got another name as well. Oh, crack it. It'll come to me. Cyril? No. He will come to me. I can't think what it's in. Can you spell Cyber, please? I've just tried the App Store. So it might be Cyber.
It might be Cyber, yeah. Yeah, I'll have a little look, don't worry. It's a Theory 11 release. Yeah.
All right, okay. Also, if they went to Theory 11,
yeah.
They could probably get through there.
I'm having a little look now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have we got
it's
it?
called Cyber by Theory 11.
Yeah.
So go on to the, just go on to Theory 11 and just type in Cyber, and the app there will pop up. So yeah.
I've got the Magician as well, Chad Long.
Chad Long, yeah, Chad Long's amazing. Yeah, all simple ideas.
Great ideas. He does a really nice. I bought his Penguin lecture, so he does a really nice card fan and a steal out of the card fan. It's really good. I've been messing about with that. But that's the only thing I've really sort of looked into.
Right. He has a really good routine with, like a lint brush, a suit lint brush.
All right. Okay.
Where he has a suit lint brush, and you pull your lint brush out and you start cleaning people's jackets.
Yeah.
And when you pull it away, it's the most dirtiest lint brush you can imagine.
Yeah.
And then you put that in your pocket and get rid of it. And then you do it again. You clean somebody's shirt, and it just keeps ending up filthy. And it's like this running gag where you keep putting it away. And
yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really cool. It is. Again, I love to see working magicians do the thing. You can tell he goes out and makes a living performing and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. He's got an amazing matrix. Did you watch that in his lecture?
I've not watched it all. It was like 3 hours of a lecture, so I really break it up.
Matrix. It's really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. So there's 3 things that we've just covered.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So who's going to go first? So what have you got to teach this evening? How many things have you got to teach?
I've got 1 thing to teach.
Oh, well, I'll go first because I've got
You've got 2. All right, cool. So this is the point where we're going to share some magic with you all. Some simple little ideas.
Some magical secrets. So this is something, it's an old thing. I've been messing about with and doing different things. So let's have a look. If I right, okay, let's do it this way. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing this with 2 people. So just call out stop for me whenever you like.
Stop.
Just there.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen the 6. If you take the one below it, that'd be super. Have you got it?
Yep.
Great stuff. So, if you show everybody at home, that'd be fabulous. Yeah, great stuff. I've seen it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put your card into the center like this. So it's right in the middle. Yeah?
Yep.
So, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to try and find your card in the best way possible. I
don't believe you're going to find this ending.
Give it a go. I'll give it a go.
If you can find the card.
Right. All right. Okay. You ready? Your card was the 6 of diamonds.
You were close, but it's not the 6 of diamonds.
I was close.
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the one I saw. Was that not the one I saw?
No.
How close was that?
You're off.
By 2?
No, 1.
1. Okay. You ready? There you go. There's 5. There's a 5. So I thought about doing that, and then something like this. So there's the 6. We'll leave that just there. Yep. So 6.
You mean there's more?
Yeah, well, I mean, so you go to the second person, say stop for me whenever you like. Stop. Just there.
Yep.
I've seen that one. Take the one below it. Super. Yep. Okay. So we've got the 6. The 6 was your card. Now what we're going to do is place your card anywhere you like back in the deck.
Okay.
Fabulous. Now, would you be impressed if I could find your card, really?
Be amazed if you could find it really quickly.
What was your card?
The Queen of Spades.
Now, this was the person's card here. You ready?
That was the 6. No.
There you go.
Very good.
So
That's brilliant.
like a 2-card transpo, but with a bit of a difference, really.
Like a Chicago opener almost.
Yeah, yeah. So you'd need obviously your 2 force cards. I just forced it very simply, just because we set down the time, really. So the way I'd have it set up would be your 2 force cards on top of the deck. So the 5 of diamonds first, then the Queen of Spades, and then you'd have the Queen of Spades with the corner cut off. Now, don't rip it. If you rip the corner, you'll get like undulation. Undulations?
Oh, is that a word?
It is a word.
Google it, people.
Undulations.
Undulations.
So you'll get that.
What you mean, like you'd get like a wobbly, rocky
Yeah,
card?
yeah, and it's going
to
to mess the deck up and that sort of thing. So, scissor cut the card. So you need, and I got 2 contrasting colours. So Queen of Spades, 6 of diamonds. So you don't need to force the 6 of diamonds. You need to force the 5 of diamonds. So the setup would be this. So you'd have the Queen of Spades with the corner cut out on top. Then you would have the Queen on top of there, and then you would have the 5 there, and the 6 would be somewhere in the centre. Yeah. So I force the top card. Say stop.
Stop.
I say I've seen the 4. If you see the 4, take the one below it.
Yeah.
Super. Now, have a look at it.
Show it to everybody else.
So that goes back in the middle. So I then say I'm going to find your card. I can go through like this. All I'm looking for is the 6. I out jog it, and I say your card was the 6 of diamonds. Was that correct?
No.
It wasn't. How many were I at?
1.
1. Really?
Yep.
All right. If you go like this, you turn it over. Show them that's the 5. Then you put this down. You say, would you choose a card? Say stop. I've seen the. Oh, look at that! You stopped on the 5 again. Go on, say stop again.
Sorry, stop.
Go on. So I've seen the King of Hearts. So if you take the one below it, great stuff. Have a look. Now, because I've got the Queen of Spades here, I know that's the Queen of Spades, and I've got the 6 here. I'm just going to do a top change with these, and then just risk kill these.
Brilliant.
Or I can just spread them down on the deck. Now, because you've actually cut the corner rather than rip it, it does look. I mean, you can hardly see the difference.
It blends in.
It blends in.
And if people are using bicycle decks as well, it's
going to blend in even more.
Merge right in, yeah.
So I say, you spread the cards out. I say, you put your card back in the deck. Okay. So I'm now holding this. So this was your 6, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And then, would you be impressed if I could find your card easily?
Yep.
That's a nice.
It's really good. I actually prefer it genuinely to the Chicago opener.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that visual part of the corner makes it even more impossible that the card could have changed. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
John Gordon's just come up with a thing that you could have the corner inside the box. Yeah, you could. So the corner of the Queen of Spades at the end, you could say actually, and then you tip out the box, and then you've got the corner of the Queen of Spades in it match. So yeah, that'd be a great idea. But like I said, it's just something I'm messing about with. I liked it as a concept a while back. So I've been developing it. So I've put it in my lectures as one of these things I'm developing and sort of working on. And people are really enjoying it. I think it's just different. Once they see that card and the corner missing, it's a gag, it's a laugh. But then when it changes to the Queen of Spades, it's real magical.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
yeah,
really good.
Yeah, very good work. Very like it. Thank you, Gara. So yeah, so what was that? If you go up a little bit,
yeah.
Oh, slip cut, nice. Yeah, with the slip cut, there's a few things that always bother me really with the slip cut. So the 10 of spades is on top. Yeah. Now the slip cut force, normally people go like this. Yeah. I don't really like that, so I will go like this. I will open the deck, and I'm going to risk kill here, and I will say, look, yours is the ace of hearts, and take the one below it. That'd be fabulous. Now that looks more natural.
Yeah.
Then so I'll open the deck like this. I'll say I've seen the 5 of clubs. It's there. You see, I risk kill. I'll stand up. See, like this. So I open. So the card on the top, so it's the 8 of hearts. So I go like this. I open the deck, and then I risk kill. Now that hides any movement of that card moving as I display the one below it. And I'll say, I've seen this one. Just take the one below it.
Yeah.
And it flies.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like. So 5 of spades is the force card. You open the deck, and I'll say, I've seen the 9. Seen the 9 just there, and then they've got that one.
Yeah. I think one of the little things that I like with the slip force, is when you keep it eye level, and everybody sees these cards.
Yeah.
So when you come to this point to show them that that's the card you could have, and then you do your dirty move, it's like that card beneath it must have also been completely free and fair.
Yes, of course.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Great.
So, and I think people are quite auditory. If you're doing something like that, and even though this is this is the clean work, you've done all the dirty work, it draws attention to the deck.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm just going, I've seen that one, just take the one below it, that'd be good. I almost don't draw attention to it. This is the one I've drawn attention to because I'm like, oh, I've seen it. I don't want to see it. You take that one. I've not seen that one.
Yeah.
And it just feels a bit fair, a bit more natural. That's all. That does look much better. Thinking, force.
Steve McCoy says he loves the force and he loves it. Steve's loving a lot tonight. Loving life.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, if at some point we want to do a workshop on forces, we can do. I mean, I use a whole range of different forces, depending on sort of the situation as well. I mean, dribble forces, I'll do them in my hands, I'll do them on the table, so I'm not looking, and things like that. So there's different ways to utilize, because people just think, well, I've got to use a classic force all the time and that sort of thing. And there's techniques to, if you miss a classic force, what do you do? Just really quickly, are you all right?
Yeah.
So we've got the 7 of spades. So I always classic force from the top. So I cut 7 of spades, and I'll just say, just take one out. Have you got one? So I take one out. Yeah. 7 of spades.
Yeah.
If I miss,
okay. Do you want me to be awkward?
Yeah. So I'm going to put it quite close to the top. So I've only got sort of that many cards. So I'm going to put it quite close to the top, so you are going to miss.
Okay.
So are you ready? So take one. In fact, what I'm going to do is, have you picked one?
No.
Oh, sorry. Just put your finger on one. That one. Great stuff. Look at the.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's all right. You've got to control your audience. That'll do it.
I told you it's going to be awkward.
Right. So, horse cards are 5 of diamonds. Okay. So you're gonna miss it out pretty quite close to the top. Are you ready? So take one. Great stuff. I know he's going to miss. So I'll say, have you got one? Great stuff. Now show everybody that. Have you got one?
No.
All right. So what I do is I call it underneath, and then I'll say, in fact, just put your finger on one. Just put your finger on one. That one. Great stuff. Look at the card. Have you got it?
Cool.
And that's, if I'm going to miss, which, to be honest, it's not a great deal. Well, I never miss at the moment because I'm not performing. But if you are going to miss, don't suddenly then go, I just go like this, and I'll say, have you got one? And, oh, sorry, I thought you'd pick one out.
I haven't got one yet.
In that moment, so let's say the 2 of hearts is there, so I'll call it underneath, and I'll say, have you got one? Oh, no. Well, just put your finger on one. Have you got one? Great stuff. Just look at it. I don't want to see it. Great stuff. And it's the
really
so
good.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
there you go. I've waffled a bit there.
No, great. What I will often do with the classic force is, like you, I usually control from the top. So I'll go up the card from the top, I cut that into the middle.
Yep.
And rather than telling somebody to grab a card, what I'll do is say, would you put your finger out like this for me?
Yeah.
and then put your finger out and put your finger on the back of any one that you want. So just by getting them to extend their finger gives them less control of where they're going to go to, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So
I think that's how everybody starts when they, because I've seen practice material on, you put a piece of rope on with a weight on from the door frame, you swing it, and you practice sort of touching the ropes when you're
swaying it on time.
Swaying it on time and that sort of thing.
It is the timing thing, isn't it?
It is
Complete timing, yeah.
I tend to sort of go in threes, so I'll go 1, 2, 3. That's where the card is.
Right. And I noticed I've got like a routine where I just keep performing the classic force over and over again, and it's like 3 minutes of just the same people picking the same card. And what I often find is the more relaxed people get, they just go straight in to grab a card. Let me grab one, and then your timing becomes even easier, doesn't it? It's like they're just now doing this. So all you got to do is time to that.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I do you know when it's the same effect when you're forcing the card over and over again for the same people. And I will say, we'll do it face up. In fact, just take one out, anyone you like, and it's the 3 of hearts.
Cool. Do you do it face up?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I do it face up. I'll say, look, so it's the 4 of hearts I'll force. So I'll say, in fact, we'll do it face up so you can see. Just take one out. Great stuff. And then you've got the 4 of hearts. And that is just at the very last minute, you just separate it from underneath and just force it into the hand.
Cool. So you speed it up at that moment. That's really good.
So there you go. Cool. Oh, I didn't expect to go into that, but there we go.
Well, that's it. It's the end of the show.
Yeah.
No, that is good. Some really good ideas there. So over to me.
Joel.
This is where you're all going to switch off. This is where
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay, Andy, I want you to think of something for me. Okay. It can be anything that you want, and it's something that you're going to draw in a moment.
Okay.
Are you thinking of something?
I'm thinking of something.
Okay. And we haven't planned this, so people who are watching know that we really haven't planned this, all right?
No.
Okay, whatever it is, I don't want you to show the camera.
Okay.
Keep it to yourself and just draw it. Whatever this is, just make it nice and clear on the card, all right? And once you've done it, just let me know. All right, I can't hear what you're drawing, so it's not sound dependent or anything like that. All right?
Yep.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, brilliant. If you pass it here, I'm going to
get the card.
Yeah, the card. We're going to get rid of it. Is it face down?
Face down.
Okay, brilliant. We're going to get rid of it. I'll put it in my pocket just so it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is gone. And I'd usually be wearing a suit, and that's in the pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever this thing is that you've just drawn, I want you to try and imagine it in front of you, almost on like a cinema screen. If you can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Doing that.
I'll tell you what I've got as well. I've got my wallet here, and what I'm going to do is remove a card. And I want you to think of this specific thing. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's no way I could know what this is, right?
No.
Okay. I'm going to say the. Okay, I might be completely wrong here. I'm going to cut all forms of patter. I'm going to get straight to it. The thing that you're thinking of is, I might be wrong, it would usually be on water.
Okay.
It's a boat.
Yep.
That's what I've drawn.
So
there you go.
pretty much spot on, yeah.
And it's as simple as that. It's just a really simple idea.
Yeah.
And it couldn't be any easier. And all you're actually using is a card to wallet.
Okay.
All right. This is the real man's wallet.
Yeah.
Right. And what I'm doing, if you have your own card to wallet, you'll most likely be able to find a way to adapt your card to wallet to do exactly this, right? But what you do, you take your wallet, you put it in your back pocket, right? I've got to load this, I'm going in down the chute, which is here.
Okay.
Right? So that goes in my back pocket. I ask you to draw something. Once you've drawn something, I go in, and all I'm actually doing is loading the wallet with the card.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So it's going where the playing card would normally go into your card to wallet.
Exactly. So now what I can do in front of everybody, you just open up the wallet.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see the actual picture, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously people think it's in the pocket. You'd add a bit of time delay, chat to people, bring out your wallet, pull out an extra card. And as you're doing this, at some point, all you're going to do is just open up the flap and peek the image that's been drawn.
Yeah.
So a nice little idea is to actually just leave this wallet like this.
Yeah.
So when you go into your wallet, you open that up, you get your peek, and then you can close it as you take it out.
Yeah.
Nobody can see anything in there, and then you just go into whatever mumbo jumbo you want to talk and get your peak. And it's
No,
as
that's
simple
really
as that.
good.
Just an easy idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
there's a few wallets with peaks built in. I know
Yeah.
Harry Robson's got a wallet with a peak built in. You get privacy filter and that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I used for a long time is Hit Wallet, which is just a flap at the back. And I used to roll that flap up so I could load it and then just take my wallet out, and I would. So I'd peek it and then I'd just roll the flap of leather out of the way.
Right.
So it
okay.
would.
So, and is it made as a peak wallet? This.
No,
Right.
not at all. It's just an easy
Oh,
count
I
wallet.
remember the wallet you mean.
Yeah, yeah. So you've got a triangle like
That's
this,
right.
and all this is liftable.
Right.
So I would just roll that up underneath, makes it really easy to slide the card
And
in.
you just get a
And I
massive.
just,
thing
and I
in
just
your mouth.
do this, and then with your thumb, you just roll it back out, and it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cool.
use that all the time.
Mm,
But
yeah.
yeah, there's a few. I mean, even down to any. I reckon if you did it with a regular wallet, so if you said, "Oh, I'm going to stick your card in my pocket like this," and then you stuck it on the back, you would stick it like this, and then you would say, "Well, in my wallet, I've got," and you do it this way, you could hide the card behind it.
Yeah.
Like that. So you take it out, you go like this, you'd say, "Well, I want you to be." So in here, I'm going to take it. You put that down, and then you put that back in your pocket. You say, "Oh, you want your card?" Then pull that card out.
Yeah. That's the thing that I would do at the end as well. Like you say, I would casually, once I've drawn, I'd be standing up.
Yeah.
So I'd just casually put that back in my pocket, and then when I go to say, "Oh, what did you draw?" I'd go into my pocket and just pull that card out. Yeah. So that's basically it. But what I used to use this wallet for years ago was a little effect where I would introduce the wallet and I'd show this compartment and I would close it up and I would say, inside my wallet is a prediction. I'm going to get back to this prediction in a moment. We'll get back to that later on. And then I put that in my back pocket, right? So now as that sits in the back pocket, I would then get you to draw something.
Yeah.
And all I would actually do is load, once you've drawn that thing, I would take it back off you. And what I would do is just basically do a top change.
All right, yeah.
And look like it's going back into the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
All right. Then I would palm this out. I'd go into my pocket. That would go into the pocket like this. And then whilst I've been getting you to draw whatever this thing is that you're thinking of, I say to you, make sure you don't let anybody see it.
Yeah.
Right. And then I say, if you remember right at the beginning, I had a prediction. And then it just appears that I just brought this wallet back out. I say, look, I want you to see exactly what it is. And I open it up like this and I show it to one person and I say, this is my prediction. And I show somebody else the picture that you've just drawn.
Okay. Yeah. So it's
right?
like dual reality.
Yeah, it's a complete dual reality. So they're basically seeing that drawing that they've just drawn, but I've been calling it my prediction, right? Which is amazing.
Yeah.
So now so somebody is taking a little look at that. And now what I do, because I usually routine it in a one ahead routine.
Right. Okay.
Somebody else is thinking of a playing card.
Yeah.
So what I've already got on top of the playing card is, on a business card is the name of the playing card that's been written.
Yeah.
So then I open this up and I draw a duplicate of their drawing, right?
Yeah.
And now all I'm left to do is, basically steal that out, reveal that that's their card that they're thinking of. Yes, it is. And then pull this out from here, that this was my prediction, take it on top and switch the two around. And then you've got two drawings of ships.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good.
Simple as that. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah.
It's an easy routine if that all made sense.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I like the idea of that dual reality part in between. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's just a complete bluff.
Yeah.
You could actually just leave it there. You don't need to do the one ahead thing.
Yeah.
You could just pull out your show the prediction to somebody else, say, remember what that is, don't forget it. Okay, for the first time, what is this thing that you've drawn? And they say it's a boat, and you say, is that what I drew? They say yes, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to add any extra bits or any extra layers.
Good.
It's just as simple as that, really. So, yeah.
Great stuff. Have we got any questions? Let's have a look.
Any questions?
Can you go scroll up there?
Yeah. Last week you mentioned an effect. We'll come back to that in a moment. Let's have a little look. No. If anybody has any questions, just ask. Secret Tannery have a good peak wallet. They do. Matthew Wright's got a good peak wallet.
Yeah, there's loads of great peak wallets out there. It's just an idea. If you have a card to wallet and you don't want to buy a peak wallet, it's just something that you could do in addition to. That's all.
Love that idea, Joelle Dwayne Hair. Is that a typo or is that my hair? Dwayne Hair?
I'm going to change the name now. Dwayne.
You're making me paranoid. Hey, no.
So, no. No. Steve. No. Nobody's got any questions. No.
Okay, cool. That means we're explaining it thoroughly well, I think.
That's all right. That's all right. So, shall I do my next one? Shall I do?
Do you want to do your next one?
Yeah, let's do it. So, just to show you, look, nothing in the card box.
Let me have that. I'm going to be the awkward spectator again.
Okay, have a look. Examine it. Go for it. Why not? So this is my sort of take. I showed you this. Oh, did I show you this?
About half a year ago.
6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Let's say half a year.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah. 6 months, half a year. Whatever.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's sort of my take really on the old genie in a bottle.
It's going well.
No, that's good. That's good. Like this. Here we go.
Oh wow.
See? Now, what's really nice about this is you can take it like this, and actually go it all the way around. So
There you go.
yeah, so I mean, everything's examinable. You can do all that sort of stuff.
I can't do that. It's really good.
Yeah. But again, I mean, there's different things, but it's just a concept at the moment with regards to obviously. Come on, put the rope in. Come in. Take it like this at the top. Fabulous. Put the rope in. There we go. So yeah, so it's just one of those things. It's a concept at the moment. It's one of those where I've messed about and gone, oh, that's good. That's yeah. And
Really
then
good.
yeah, you can, and then everything is examinable. I just thought it'd be nice to actually. Well, that could you use it to hypnotize? You could, yeah, you could use it to hypnotize a participant if you wanted to. You could actually say to them, "I'm going to hypnotize you to make you think that the rope's not going to fall out of the box and all that sort of stuff." And you know, you could do all this sort of thing, and then take the rope, and you could, you know, all this sort of thing. So
you could give it to people and get them to try and do
yeah,
it.
yeah, it could be like the bounce no bounce ball almost.
Yeah.
You could do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just use as a regular card box.
Hang on, I don't think we should tell them just yet how it works. I think we should have people guessing how it works.
Well, Gareth's guess.
Magnets, but
Yeah,
there's a
in a
bit more
fashion.
than that.
Yeah, I mean, but I could borrow a card box and do it with a different card box. So what I've done is I've taken one of the really cheap rubberized plastic thumb tips and I've super glued a magnet in the end. So it really is just the tiniest bit, just so it holds on. And then there's a little magnet inside the rope, so on this side. So when you go in, because it just fits over your thumb, it just takes the tiniest little amount to take it off, and it will hang, and you can twist it as well, like this. And then stealing it is so easy because when you steal it, you're just going to go back on like this, and then you can steal it off. Yeah. So it's really simple, really easy to do, but I think it looks so effective.
It does. It looks brilliant.
That you've got the genie in a bottle thing without even using.
Yeah, it's a really nice premise as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's something different. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like the idea of hypnotizing somebody with it. That'd be good. Borrow a card back from Magician's Mates. Yeah, that'd be for. Yeah, it would be. I mean, you know, you can have a piece of rope in your pocket and go, oh, geez, you know, I was gigging the other night, I left it in my pocket, what can I say, and just...
Or as you walk, if you show it to a musician, just have it on the floor and casually pick it up as if somebody's dropped it.
Is this your rope?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just, I mean, I'm thinking a different look because I tried with a regular size thumb tip. But once it's on the box, you've not got a great deal, and it's quite heavy. With a magnet, it's quite heavy. So it sort of weighed the box down a little bit, and it was cumbersome, really. So, like I said, one of the really, really cheap ones, magnet in the end, and I made it flat. So as you can see, so it's not bent on the end, it's actually flat. So when it does stick to the card box, it does stick,
and it's flush.
So that's not going to move anywhere. So just like this, and it keeps it still. I was finding when it wasn't flat, when it was rounded, it made the box spin a little bit like this. So what's nice is you can just steal it off at any point, because all you're doing is slipping your thumb into it rather than trying to slide your thumb all the way up here. You just go
right off.
Yeah.
Easy on, easy off.
Yeah. Magnets on a sticky dot, perhaps. Again, if you put it on a sticky dot, I don't think it wouldn't be as easy to get on and off. Or if you wanted the magnet on a sticky dot, you could actually load it onto your rope.
Yeah.
So you could do it that way. So you could borrow somebody's shoelace or somebody's, you know, a straw. In a straw would be quite good. Yeah, you could put it in a straw. That'd be quite good, actually.
Yeah.
In a straw.
Yeah.
A little sticky dot on the end that have got magnets on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. The other thing we said, which you probably wouldn't do, but is to use the thumb tip. Where's the magnet? Just there. And you probably wouldn't do it, but once that's connected, is that connected? Have I done this right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If it'll work, hang on.
On do the levitation. Yeah, we did.
But the nice thing is, you could also have once that's floating, so you could do it really quickly, make that float, and then when you snap or you blow the rope, that falls at your command, and then take it out.
Yeah,
it's a good idea, Andy.
Yeah. I mean, I know when I was showing you, I did mess with the idea of being able to show it all the way around like this, and that is just a really quick.
Cool. Do that again.
Transfer.
Did you manage to do it?
I did it the first time. So you're here. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide like this.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually do it all the way around. And it doesn't move that much.
Brilliant.
Really.
So, okay, show it closer to the camera.
Okay,
so that makes it even more baffling.
So as I rotate it round, it looks like this. And because the box is moving as well as the card, and the box is moving as well as the rope, you sort of don't get the motion that it's moving across.
Yeah. And with a lot of routines like ring on cord, you've often got magnets in the cord anyway, so it's a little extra bonus thing to do.
Yeah, so like this, so you take it like this. So thumb tip, my thumb's in there, and then you're just coming around.
Yeah.
So like this. Yeah.
Cool. And another little thing, and it might be a terrible idea. We might have even spoke about this before, but something along the lines of, oh no, hang on, it's not working. Where?
Oh, and making it go up.
Yeah, make the rope rise up.
Mm.
And I mean, it could almost be the end of the trick.
Yeah.
So if you've got like a nice flexible piece of string.
Because we spoke about trying to get it all up into the box all at the same time.
So imagine if you were holding it in a less unnatural position, and that rises right up, and you turn your hand around, and the rest of the rope just drops in.
Yeah,
and that's the end of the
I
trick.
didn't mess about with it being weighted in the end as well.
Oh right, okay.
Putting where he didn't feel right. Having one magnet in the end, you can get away with.
Okay.
But if it was weighted as well to obviously slide back into the box, it just didn't feel like rope when you were handing it out.
It's a great idea. And I can imagine performing it for children, and they would love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, it was it was one of those things that I was messing about with to do while I was performing in the restaurants, because obviously if the kids there, the card tricks are okay, but if you've got a piece of rope anyway and you're watching ready like that, and you pinch the box, and they go, "You're pinching the box," pinching the box like this, look, and you'd say, "I'm not pinching the box. Look, I'll do it with this hand, not pinching the box," and then you take your hands away altogether, like this. Take the rope,
yeah,
like this. So it was an idea I was messing about with.
John's just had a little point. This is something that we mentioned as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. If we're going to routine it, we could do it so. Have I got the right end there? Bear with me. Yeah. Okay. So you can start the routine in. So you start like this.
Yeah.
And then as that's hanging, that looks great, right?
Yeah.
So now you can turn it around and do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then do a bit of an animation, make it float.
Yeah.
Under their command. Oh, hang out. However, that drops out when they blow it. Not quite as awkwardly as that. You have to practice it, obviously. And then, let them check it out. They examine it.
And then
they'll be, I'm telling you now, if you left them with that, they'll be there for ages just trying to do it.
Just
absolutely. And you can walk off going, "Thank you, bye."
That's smallest thumb tip. But yeah, so we're always coming up with what kind of magnets.
What kind of magnets in the row?
Oh, I buy little sort of column shaped ones, so the square. So you can buy them. I think they're about 25p. You have to order so many for them. Yeah. But they're
tiny magnets.
So it's literally the size of my fingertip. So the magnet goes from the end here. In fact, can I show you? Oh, there we go. Pull that back. There we go. So there we go. So those are the sizes of magnets. You can see those. I've used 2 in there, so I get a flat surface. Oh, there you go. You can see. Yeah.
And
so you get a flat surface. Yeah. They are tiny. They're like
very miniature rods, almost.
I would say like 4mm square, and they're about 10mm long.
They're about the same diameter as a match.
Yeah. So imagine a match end. Yeah.
We could put a link later on.
I'll find the page where I got them from.
It seems like Rich Relish had a similar idea about pinching the box.
Yeah.
To reel them in.
Yeah.
You could visibly pinch the box and hold it.
Yeah, you could pinch the box. You could do all that sort of thing. What I even thought about doing, because the thumb tip's so well hidden, I could even get the little one to hold onto the box.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah.
And I would say, "Are you ready? You're going to hold on to it. Keep hold of it." And I would hide it behind my fingers, so it would just hide like this. And I'd say, "You ready? You hold on to it. Great stuff." And you got to take, and I would take it away, and I'd say, "What I want you to do is just keep."
"Oh, it's not working, mister."
And then you've got the, magician's assistants, playing tricks on you and all that sort of stuff. So there was all sorts I was messing about with, and I just thought I could get, 10 minutes out of it at a table just with the kids messing about and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's good. It's really good.
I mean, if you had a magnetic card as well, and you put a few cards in the box and did this, then the rope could find the card as well. So
yeah,
you could do all that sort of thing.
Brilliant.
But yeah, there we go.
Somebody, sorry, we can't get your name here for some reason, but they say if you put small rings around the rope, you could hand the rope out freely. Imagine if you had like a quarter tape wrapped around the rope at the ends.
Yeah.
Okay, you could then hand it out freely. Oh, right, sorry, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so,
a good idea.
So you put tape around the end like I do with the Professor's
Yeah, and then be less detectable.
Yeah, I mean, the way I've done it now is, you know what you're looking for, and even now it's quite difficult to find because they are that small. Really.
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't suspect that at all. No. Really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, any questions? Any ideas? Is there anything you want us to talk about while you've got us full attention? Like I said, if you want a t-shirt, links below.
It is.
Yeah, links below.
Buy 5, get 1 free.
Buy 5, get 1 free. Or buy 10, get 2 free. You could just buy them and not wash them and just throw them away. And then you could just have Real Workers t-shirts all year long.
All day, every day.
Yeah, just
We've got 100 of these to get rid of, people. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. You know, I mean, hopefully we can afford more than beans on toast this week.
Hopefully. Have we got any competitions? Should we set a competition?
Well, we've got the challenge. We've got the thing where if they buy a t-shirt, we'll put in the draw for it. But how about we did the 1 card challenge last week? What about, you see, I was thinking about it and I thought, what about if we do, you see, I was thinking about a joke. Okay. If you just tell a joke direct to camera, just something different.
Yeah. Okay.
Rather than a trick.
Joke challenge.
Yeah, just a joke. We've got to keep it clean, ish. Obviously, avoid all the naughty topics. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know. One of my favourite ones at the moment is, what's this? Brum, 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 brum. That's an engineer. What's this one? Brum, 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 brum. Nice to meet you, Joel.
Thank you.
Civil engineer.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Oh, it's the motor.
It's a motorist. It is a motorist.
You got another?
No, probably not.
That was good.
Yeah. So yeah, we could do something like that if you want. Are people up for that sort of thing? We could do best resources for magic tips. We do. We've
got a really nice thumb.
We've got an are they in English sizes? Yes, Steve, they are in English sizes. So small would be small, as in what you normally wear, and all the other sizes are all regular sizes. I'm regularly a medium. Joel's regularly a small, and they fit perfectly. And they show their guns up very nicely. Not too shabby. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, they far surpass my expectations.
Yeah,
with regards
like
to
a
the
nice,
quality.
strong cotton. They are 100% cotton t-shirts.
Yeah,
you know, and they're you can tell the good quality of the wearing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then what we can do is we can start meeting up at weekends when we can all and just have his own gang. That'll be fine.
The Real Workers t-shirt gang.
What should we have the mode of transport? I mean, like mods had the
I think it'd be
rockers had the motorbike.
Motorhome.
Motorhome.
Yeah, we'd be in the motorhome, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that'd be good. Yeah.
Just all rocking up in a motorhome.
Oh, like an old knackered bus.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Oh, no motorbikes.
You got a motorbike?
No. I haven't got a motorhome or an old bus.
What about skateboards?
Yes, you could skate. You could skate. I can skate. I had a nasty accident. I've had 2 nasty accidents on a skateboard.
To laugh so much.
I was skating. Basically, I was skating down a pavement and just flying, like bombing as fast as I could. Just my feet were shoving so quick. It was like, and I was rocketing down this pavement.
At least like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, about 8 miles an hour. And the road was like pretty well lit.
Yeah.
So I decided to pop off the curb and just carry on just across the road. And as I started to cross the road, this car just smacked into me. I flew up, landed, actually spanned midair. My cousin saw it all. I spanned midair, landed on top of the car, broke my femur in 2 different places. One bone in 2 places, and it's the worst break you can have.
One bone in 2 places.
2 places, 1 bone.
2 places.
Confusing me now.
2 places, 1 bone.
2. Oh, shut up! Have I said it right? Someone help me, Claire. Is that right? One bone, 2 places. So I was right the first time. Yeah. So yeah.
Whiz.
Yeah. So before you knew it, right? This is the funny bit, right? So I'm on the road and I'm knocked out. I am knocked out, right? And all of a sudden I wake up and I'm looking at this ambulance.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these people who look like aliens, but they were just the doctors with whatever they had on, lifting me up on a stretcher, and I was like this, basically out, stone out, but just kind of conscious enough to talk. And I said to the people who were putting me in the ambulance, "You ready?" I said, "Is that the cupboard?"
Is that the cupboard?
Is that the cupboard? And they bunged me in the ambulance, closed the door, never been the same since.
Is that the cupboard?
Is that the cupboard?
I mean, you
So,
see,
yeah.
this is what I've got to work with every week.
Yeah, brought my feet out. I've got pins and plates.
Have you really?
Yeah. I was in a wheelchair for about 9 months. Oh, it was awful, yeah.
Can you do stunts in a wheelchair now?
I can't do anything in a wheelchair now. No.
I can pull a wheelie in a wheelchair.
Can you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got a wheelchair?
My best friend's mum, when I was growing up, she had a wheelchair. We used to nick it and just do wheelies in it. That's quite cool.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, but my pins were basically sticking out of my femur because they got loose. So imagine that's the pin, right? And this is the bone. Every now and then as I was walking, the pin would just go like this.
Could you not put a magnet on the end?
Use it as a magic zombie. A zombie ball floating around. Yeah, and like this, it would pop out like this, but the actual pin would end up popping in my buttock.
Right.
So I would end up having to freeze. So I would just be walking along and I'd have to freeze still, and then I'd have to take the pin and push it.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, it was awful. No, horrendous, yeah. Those were the days.
Well, listen, if you don't want to hear a story like that again, order some t-shirts.
Dean Duggan says that explains a lot.
Yeah. High impact velocity car to the head.
It didn't work for that. I won't go into it now.
Tell you what we'll do at the end of each session, we'll have a therapy session with Joel. So it'll be we could have a therapy.
We're not going to get far with it.
Yeah,
We won't get
we'll have a
far with
therapy
it.
session for everybody. It's fine. You go on that. We'll be good. So yeah. So if you want us to cover anything else, let us know. If you want us, I did see somebody put in the comments just to go over the Force again.
Garrett's bought himself a t-shirt.
Garrett, thank you very much, young man. Now, Garrett, because you've got such a fabulous name, if you want, would you want the Garrett or the Witty? The Witty
No,
t-shirt?
Witty.
The Witty t-shirt.
That would be good.
That would be good. I like that. What size is it? It's the Witty.
The Witty.
So,
I thought you were going to show us a trick then.
oh, well, was that the card?
That was the card I was thinking of.
Fabulous. The 5 of diamonds.
It was, wasn't it? How'd you do that?
Yeah, it's easy. The Force, the slip cut Force. So 5 of diamonds goes on top. As you ripple through like this, you want it sort of at sort of chest height, head height. You don't want it too low like this. You want to point it up and you say, I'm going to go through the card like this, call up, stop whenever you like, wherever the face. Stop, just there. I open it like a book, yeah? And then my fingers contact the back and pull down. That creates drag on that top card. I then wrist kill these as I show. Now, even though I'm explaining it to you, it's still really difficult to see. So here, open like a book, these fingers here, pull the card down like this, wrist kill as you show the card. So this is a card I've seen. You don't want to remember this one, you want to remember this one here, and that's the card. Yeah. So I'll do it in time. Let's go for the Ace of Spades as the Force card. So the Ace of Spades.
You want to do it on me?
I'll do it for you. So
Okay.
I'll do it exposed view for everybody here. So you ready? Say stop whenever you like. Stop. Great stuff. Well, I've seen this card, the 7 of Hearts. Seen that one.
Yeah.
You take the one below it. That would be fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
And we'll do it face up so you can see. Ace is face up. So say stop.
Stop.
I'll expose it so you see. So this goes here. You wrist kill this.
I've
Show
seen
this
that one.
one. Take the one below it. Yeah. So that is the slip cut Force. That's the way I do it. I don't think I've seen many people do it like that with a wrist kill. The problem is there's probably lots of people doing it. It's just when I performed it, I just never really liked this sort of thing.
Yeah.
The
You're drawing a lot of attention to that.
Yeah.
And you're saying, this is the moment something's happening as well.
Yeah. And
Whereas
like this. Oh, did you see it? Ooh, did you
Yeah.
see it?
I think when I used to, has it got a cut card in here at all? No, that's not. whenever you like, just call stop. That right there, take that card and remember it. Don't forget that card. That's the way I've done it for years.
Yeah.
So, and just because it's such a fast motion, it's never.
Yeah.
It's almost so on beat that it's off beat. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
So call stop. That right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So now all I'm going to do is go forwards like this.
Okay.
All right. So there's no wrist kill.
Yeah.
Okay. But I love the wrist kill as well. Okay. So just call stop. Stop right there. Take that one. Let me do it again.
Yeah.
Hang on. Call stop.
Stop.
Right there. Take that card.
Yeah.
And remember that one.
Yeah.
And it's a nice way to do it.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So just
They're
call
all-
stop. And the way we do this, I'll just break the angle down a little bit. All right. So call stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right there. Take that card.
Yeah.
And remember that one. All right. And the angle is just, if I was to do it for the camera, okay, so imagine you're the spectator. All right. What I do is just angle it. Let me get the angle right here. There. Okay. So the angle to the person you're doing this to is just very slightly off center. All right. So you lift it open, and all I'm doing is dragging the back card down whilst I simultaneously move forwards.
Yeah.
Okay. And in one motion, it's like that.
So what we're saying basically is that bigger movement of either the wrist kill or the movement forward just hides that dirty work. That's
absolutely.
what we're doing.
And the same thing's happening in the sense that that is out of view, so you can't see anything slide down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be nice if I can get the rhythm right. All right.
Right, because let's sat down.
Yeah.
I always struggle sat down.
Call stop.
Stop.
Right there. Take that card.
Stop.
Did you see anything then?
No.
Genuinely?
No.
Oh, okay. Call stop.
Stop.
Right there. Take that one.
Yeah. I'm looking now.
And it's like you're doing this. If that makes sense. I'll show it to people one last time. Just call stop. Bang. And that's basically it. So there's no. You can hear it. You can hear it like a little.
Yeah.
But usually you've got
get
the atmosphere.
You could get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's like the motion is this.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Am I getting the right angle there?
Yeah.
So to reveal
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
That's
That's
that. All right. One last time. There. With that. And then do it faster. They call stop. And then you pass it over. And that's it. But it's a great force. I like the speed of it. Just stop. And then you take it. And that's that.
So I mean, there's loads of variations, and again, it's depending on what you're comfortable with. If you want a bit more cover, you know, you can, use Joelle because you're here and you're just coming forward, and you've got the cover of your arm and everything else. So you're here. So what you're doing is you're grabbing this section. This pushes down as you bring it forward.
Yeah.
So like this, so you bring it forward.
Yeah.
So.
And then your method is nice. It's like a very laid back, casual method to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I always find if I'm doing something really dirty like that, the more relaxed I am, the more I treat it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
The more I get away with, really. It's like when I palm a card, I'm doing it because I'm talking and not even concentrating on my hands and everything else, and then you have a card palm. Yeah. So I always use the one-handed top palm. So if you're here, if you're talking, I'd say just shuffle the card, go for it, then you've got the card.
Okay, so what sleights don't you perform? Is there a sleight that you don't perform? See, I don't perform a one-handed top palm, and I've always wanted to.
Okay.
So for next week, I'm going to have the one-handed top palm.
It depends, see, because I'll go through fits and starts. Like, just for my own amusement, I'll use a diagonal palm shift and all that sort of thing. But it's not necessary. I tell you what, I very rarely. Well, I showed you. I very rarely use the pass as it's meant to be used.
Okay.
My passes, so we've got the 6 already face up. So if you can hold out your hand for me, great stuff. And that's my pass.
Yeah.
So it's done in an action, so it's never done sort of like this.
Where big time delay.
Yeah.
It's not even a move, it's a non-move move.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Herman pass. The Herman pass is quite nice, so that's where you do it under the spread.
Okay.
You have a card selected, it's that one. As you come to spread the cards like this, it goes underneath and done like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do a Nerd Maze colour change?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I do a colour change, so I'll take it like this. All that sort of stuff. I'm not really a massive fan of the snap change.
No.
I've got to be honest with you.
Do you mean the?
Yeah, snap change where you can do this sort of thing.
I've never been a big fan of that. I prefer the I prefer for the quickness of the chain. I prefer that. I think that was a terrible counter card, but yeah, I prefer that as a nice
change.
visual change. Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Sankey's got some really nice work on the one-handed top palm. He's got some nice work on the pass as well. He does it slightly differently. He angles it a little bit. Turn of pass is really good. Yeah, the turn of pass is nice. But again, I'm always gesturing with stuff, so it makes sense for me to actually, when I'm performing, if I have a sort of turbo face, so I'll put them together, and then I'll just say, "Can you just hold out your hand for me?" Great stuff, and that's got all the cover. It's got all this direction.
Yeah. Because no one knows you're going to be put on the deck, right?
No. I mean, I'll do the Charlier cut as a pass, and I'll just go like this. Watch that. Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
And so I'll take it like this. I'll keep a break. So I'll do. So I'll have a card selected. I'll turn it face up so you can see. So I'll take a break, and then I'll just go like this. Like this. Oh, so, I'm trying to look at the camera and everything else. It is. So like this. So you take it like this. I'll say you put your card in. We'll give them a cut. There we go. In fact, I'll give them a shuffle. And for a layperson, that's enough.
Absolutely. Yeah. Too much is too much.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
a nice little shuffle and leave it where it is.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm doing a routine, I will literally take the Ace of Hearts, put it in the middle of the pack, and that's it. I'll never shuffle it.
Yeah.
Because as far as everyone's concerned, that card was in the middle.
Yeah.
When in reality it's not. So if you were going to put a playing card in the middle of the pack, why would you then shuffle it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's quite nice to just put it in the middle, leave it, and that's it shuffled.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's back on the top.
And I think most people that watch this regularly, or most people that have seen me perform or met me at any sort of convention or anything, my favourite move is the ultra move.
Yeah.
And with that, you don't even have to do a pass. So you can say, look, your card's there. That's the 8 of diamonds. I'll be on the top. So your card's just on top, just there. In a moment, I'm going to take your card, this one on top. So there it is, 8 of diamonds. I'm going to place it right in the middle. So this is my move. So it goes like this. So you've got the 8. That's it there. It goes into the middle like this. And then it will come back to the top like that. Yeah. So again, I'm not doing anything. I'm showing that I'm displaying the card. And then it goes in the middle. Then you turn it over. And that for me is
enough.
Yeah.
Enough. Yeah.
So the card quality, what's a good one to have
from the BBM? The one from BBM? What's BBM?
Big Blind Media.
Big Blind Media.
I think so.
What is a good one I have? The one from
Big Blind Media using a gimmick.
Okay.
All the wallets, I've got to be honest, I'm a big sort of, he's a friend and he does create some wonderful wallets, Harry Robson wallets. I mean, the reason they're so good is because they're usable.
Yeah.
As a magician, as a working magician, semi-retired. Worker's dream. I'll be honest, I think I changed about 18 months ago, and I got the Quiver wallet. And I'll be honest with you, the only reason I bought the Quiver wallet is it was red. And I just wanted a red wallet to go with the image, a red tie, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just thought it'd be quite nice and striking when I got a red wallet out, the card was in there. That was the only reason. I'll be honest with you, it's not the easiest one to load. The card sticks. It's a pain getting out the zip.
Is it really?
But yeah, it's I've got it upstairs.
Yeah.
but it's not the easiest one. Harry Robson's hip wallet is great. So easy to load. That's another thing. They're always really easy to load. You've got lots of space.
And the Worker's Dream is just such a smooth leather as well.
Yeah.
Really good.
I
like the Real Man's Wallet.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
I think the reason why I like it, when in my routine, I'll Mercury card, fold the card. Can I fold a card? Is that right? And once I've loaded this into the load, once you pull that out and you open up your wallet and you unbutton this bit and show that there's one playing card folded inside the wallet, and you go in and you remove that, to me that's just so visual.
Yeah.
And what I will often do is have like a white card in there and use that as the slide, so that basically that goes in.
All right, yeah.
And then as I pull this out and I open up the wallet, unbutton this and show there's one playing card folded inside the wallet like this. So then you just go in, you take this out, everyone can see it, it's folded. You know, you give somebody that to open, or open it up yourself and put it in your face to show that you did it. Get your applause and
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So
this has always been my favourite wallet of that routine. Yeah. It's just a folded card in your wallet, and it happens in seconds. It's an easy load.
Yeah.
When it's in your back pocket, you stood up. You literally, it's seconds. The moment you bring it out, it's unclipped. It's clipped. You unclip it.
Yeah.
You go in and you remove that card.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nice looking wallet in the sense that it's a natural wallet.
You use it as your everyday wallet as well.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. I stopped using my card wallets as an everyday wallet.
Problem with this wallet though is that it looks a bit cheap.
Right.
Do you think? I think it does.
It looks like a regular wallet, to be honest with you.
But when you open up this compartment here, to me, that's a bit cheap.
No,
when your Costco card in it is pretty cheap.
No, but again, it looks used. It looks like an everyday wallet.
Yeah.
Like I said, my Quiver wallet, it's okay and it does the job and it's striking, but that is the only reason that that's the only reason.
I like the Quiver wallet. You suit it when you're walking around with it. It looks brilliant.
Yeah, well, it was part of the image. It was all part of the red. It's all red. I use a blue suit, red tie, red socks,
red cards,
all that sort of thing. So it went well with it all. I nearly said to Harry, I'll get one made in red, but
that would have been good.
Yeah, but it would cost a fortune to get one just made. They don't just do one-offs. I had an old magictricks.co.uk
load of cards, wallet with load.
Yeah.
An old card. Maybe I once bought this from magictricks.co.uk years and years ago. Possibility it could be this wallet, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah,
could be.
But yeah, there we go. I think
so. Yeah. Owen Packard's a legend. I love Owen. He's amazing. He's such a rocker. I always get to have a chat with him at Blackpool. He's amazing. Just
I've never seen. I know Owen.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of his wallets.
No, he's done some. The last thing I saw, he did that DVD with Ian Moran.
Oh yeah. That was a brilliant
DVD. If you get chance, go and check it out. It's the latest DVD. What was it called? I can't remember it. I've got it somewhere.
It's a brilliant DVD. Just Ian Moran. Should I quickly have a look for it?
Yeah. So it's basically Ian Moran teaches some of his stuff that he's been using for years, and it's some amazing stuff. He doesn't
Zen.
Zen Magic by Ian Moran.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. He does that card that when they think of a card and he thinks of a card.
Oh yeah.
And they just take one out at random, put it in the pocket, and it's his card that he's thought of. It's amazing, really.
Yeah. And his sandwich routine.
Yes,
it's got a great little effect. I'm not going to say what it is because if I explain it, you'll figure out your own handling.
Yeah.
And it's the premise of it is so good. Yeah. It's a sandwich routine, and it's Zen Magic.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
In fact,
do you think there'll be a Zen Magic too?
I don't know.
There should be.
I don't know. I did speak to him beginning a couple months into lockdown, and he was. He was missing
just before lockdown.
Yeah, he was missing performing. When I spoke to him, it was a bit down in the dumps because he loves going out and performing, all that sort of stuff. So I did try to get him on here, do some stuff, but he just said, I need a bit of time to. But yeah, so we send love, Ian, if you watch.
Well,
Ian.
and we love your magic.
Oh, it was amazing. We both bought the DVD, and I was like, oh, have you seen that effect? That's amazing.
And his coin routine.
Yeah, the three.
He does a 3-fly coin. We put the coins appear, they fly across from one hand to the other, and then they vanish. But they don't just vanish, they vanish at his fingertips.
Yeah.
His hands, there's no funny in your pockets business. It's just all really clean. I still need to get that routine now. And a lot of that work would be really good for Zoom and online shows. A lot of it would be perfect for that. Yeah. Yeah. We should let people go.
Yes. So, are we doing a challenge for next week? Shall we do?
You've done it, a joke.
Shall we do a joke? If you want to do a joke, or tell you what, dig out the first trick you ever got.
Your very first trick.
Your very first trick.
Okay. Can you remember your very first trick? Very first trick.
Yeah, I've got it upstairs on a drawer.
Okay.
It was
I can remember mine.
rainbow deck.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Next.
Rainbow deck.
Mine was cups and balls.
Your first effect.
Very first effect.
Was it great? Was
Yeah.
it the cheap plasticky ones out of the set?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
In fact, I'll tell you what, I do a nice bit, because I used to dem in a magic shop, and I used to sell them cups and balls, and I've got some nice little tweaky handlings that actually fool people.
Okay. Oh,
So-
that's it.
So we'll do that next week. I think I've got a set upstairs.
Mine was, I used to then make the sponge bunnies appear underneath the cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your first ever tricks.
First trick.
So if it was dynamic coins, we want to see your dynamic coins. If you want to, if it was the plastic cut and restored rope, we want
Match
to see
to
those.
flower.
Match to flower.
Did you ever have that?
No.
Oh, shocking.
Um,
Never lived that down. It was sold to me when I used to read Magic by Post.
all right.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I read this description. You strike a match, you blow it out, and it elegantly turns into a flower. That's not what happens at all. You strike a match, you blow it out, and this little miniature feather duster appears.
Yeah.
It's awful. And it cost me about 40 quid.
No.
It's a mini feather duster on a spring. I nearly burnt my house down as well.
So Gareth said he doesn't have a magic kit to hand. Improvise.
Make it up.
Improvise. Make it up. If it was the 3-cup routine, use 3 plastic cups and just get some sponge or something like that. Make it up. But we want to see those. Now, before we go, the effect with thumbs from last week. Do you
What was
remember? Do you know the trick with the
Oh
thumbs?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do you want to find the video? And
Oh.
I'll just waffle for a minute.
Can you remember what it was called?
Oh God, now you're asking me. No.
That might find it. No.
I think Alan Hudson shared it on Facebook.
I don't have it as a friend on this.
Right. Okay. We're using my phone as a camera. So if you
If you're friends with Alan Hudson,
Yeah.
scroll down his.
what I'll do is when we've done this, I'll put it in the Real Workers Facebook page. So I'll pop it on there. I'll share the video on there. It's a fabulous effect. I can't even think of it by, but we'll sort it out. As soon as we've done, the first thing I'll do is I'll put it in Real Workers, and you can see it there. It's great. It's fun. It's how magic should be. It's fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gareth Witt is reminiscing about
Magic
Magic
by
by
Cards.
Cards. They were
No.
great cards. It was. I mean, if you think about it, like they could actually just write up a dream and sell you a dream.
Yeah, I once bought. It was make anything vanish. That was the strapline.
I know what
Make
it is.
anything
I
vanish.
bought it.
And it was like no sleight of hand. I'm like, how do you make it vanish with no sleight of hand? It was a clip. It was like a clothes peg almost
Yeah.
on a piece of elastic
Yeah.
with a safety pin, and you pinned it in your jacket, and you'd go like this, and then you'd just make it vanish,
Right.
and you could make anything vanish apparently.
There was one that I had that was similar to that, and it was you would clip it on to your belt at the back,
Yeah.
and it was on this piece of wire that just shot around.
Right.
So you bring it round to the front, you clip something onto it, you had to turn around. As you turned around, you let go of it, and it shot behind your back.
So you can do it surrounded.
Yeah. And you get to do you remember Make Anything Float? Do you remember them? A thumb tip with a sucker on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember like on the video it was something like a mug. They had a mug that was floating.
Yeah.
You can never make a mug float.
I've asked Mr. J. Sankey to talk to you about interview. Oh, I did message him as well, Gareth. So I have sent him a message on his Facebook page as well. So we are trying. I know he's just launched a massive thing at the moment. Some new DVDs and some online things. So he's probably busy with that at the moment. So, but we'll keep trying.
David's asking if there's any news on the card at any number with business cards.
That was you.
Was that me?
Yeah.
What was that?
If people send in the business cards.
Oh, okay. It's not a card at any number. Yeah, we'll get some news on that.
Card to impossible location.
It's a card, yeah, card to impossible location. There is a little bit of news on it, but we will keep you posted with this tomorrow. Should we talk to you about it tomorrow?
Yeah, we're trying to sort out what the best way is to obviously get your cards to us. Cool. So whether we scan them, print them, whether we do something like that for you, because obviously shipping is quite expensive. It's just gone up again today. We realised, shipping's just gone up. So
quite significantly. Well.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do it. So obviously keep the cost down for you, keep the cost down for everybody, because we'd have to make up the special gimmicks individually for each person with their unique business cards. So that's something that we're trying to do for you. Yeah.
And I've had another idea with it as well. I haven't told you this yet.
No.
But it's a good idea. So we'll get onto that. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about it next week, David.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's a good idea.
Hey, don't apologise. We all get mixed up. It's okay. When you get to my age, David, you'll understand.
Hey, thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you ever so much. Don't forget, send us your videos, whether it's by email, post them on the Facebook group, pages, that sort of thing. First magic trick, if you've not got them, just make them up. You know, if it's cups, use cups, whatever. We'd love to see that because it'd been nice and reminiscing for everybody. I mean, I've got these two. My first one was dynamic coins, and it was rainbow deck. That's the two I bought.
I think if people do it, we'll actually come up with some, or we'll see some amazing magic.
Yeah, or put some spin on it. Because imagine how good you'd be now performing dynamic coins. We could switch the gimmick in for real coins at the end.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to improve on them, feel free.
Yeah.
Oh, Gareth, thank you. We'd be talking to ourselves.
I think we have been pretty much.
No.
No, thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome. Don't forget, get your t-shirts. We've had a few orders already. We've not got many left. Get those.
Got a boot full of them, Andy.
I've got a transit bag full.
We've been up and down the services trying to sell them.
Honestly, we'll sell them. And I'm like, really? They're like, yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be fine. If not, we'll be on the market.
We need to get a t-shirt that says plot twist.
Yeah, plot twist. In fact, you could have it there and you could have it across the back. Plot twist.
Plot twist, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, 5% left. That's it. We've got 5% left.
Yeah. If you're not buying one, just go and have a look at the pictures anyway. Might make your day.
It might not. It might ruin your day.
It was like, do a pause. I'm like this. He went, no. But he took a picture anyway.
Anyway, we went with it.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Yeah. So for now, see you all next week. Have a lovely week. And any questions, send us through and we'll speak to you then. Bye.